guts. And he wasn't afraid of contrary opinions. I can tell you that there was one memorable moment when I was with Reverend Moon, and the only other person in the room was Mikhail Gorbachev, and we were meeting Gorbachev in the Kremlin. And Reverend Moon has a long history of opposition to communism. But that didn't prevent him from reaching out to Gorbachev and doing what he could to overcome the totalitarianism which was regnant in the Soviet Union at the time. And I happened to be along and listen to Reverend Moon talking to Mikhail Gorbachev. And he listened, Gorbachev listened respectfully. They had a good conversation. And it was clear that Reverend Moon was firm in his own opinion, but able to reach out to people of all kinds of other opinions. If we had more of that, we'd be closer to an axial age. Unfortunately, I don't think we have it.
Yeah, so when you talk about those that believe in something, there's different, what Fowler called stages of faith. You have faith that can be very defensive and very fundamentally held.
Yes.
And you can have people that are more mature or wise that hold their faith, but they're able to do so in a way that's respectful to other opinions.
Yeah, and you know, I always felt quite comfortable in relating to Reverend Moon without giving up my personal convictions. And I suspect that he understood that my convictions were serious and that they were not based upon some frivolous interest in whatever was current for the day. And, in that sense, he is a classicist because his thought is deeply rooted both in the history of Christianity and also in the wisdom of the East. And I too am a classicist of sort, and that is that I have derived my thinking, of course, from my own Jewish tradition, but inevitably in a Christian world from Christianity as well. And you just don't throw these things over. But there's a difference between doing that and being so afraid that you may be wrong, that you become dogmatic. And that's not the way I am, and I know that's not the way Reverend Moon is.
Well, I'm going to have to move on.
Okay.
We've had some good conversation here, and I want to thank you for being a good friend for so many years.
Well, I never regretted.
I think so fondly of our time together in St. Petersburg, where
Oh yeah.
you and Dr. Betty Rubenstein had studied Russian and gave me tapes afterwards, and
Yeah, well,
spoke about Max Weber to 160 philosophers. It
I'd
was
forgotten
pretty
about
exciting.
that. Well, we had some good times, and you know, I got a lot of criticism for my being willing to work with Reverend Moon, not just from Jews, but you know, I had a whole group of Protestant and Catholic friends, people like William Hamilton, Tom Altizer, some of the others. They just didn't like it.
Yeah.
They just didn't like it. I said sorry.
Well, I want to thank you.